Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nidhi and today is not one of the videos where I'm going to be talking about interviews. Because today I'm going to be talking about one of my flying experiences. So apart from making videos about cabin crew interviews and sharing my knowledge and my experience with you guys, I also indulge sometimes in sharing with you my experiences. I've flown for about 10 years and trust me, I've seen a lot. And I've got a lot of interesting stories to share with all of you. So this is one of those videos, and the reason why I'm doing this video today is because I was sent this sleeping mask from Manta Sleeping Mask. Really a great product. This is something which is quite handy for any and everyone who travels, and I'm going to give you my honest review in a very short while. But definitely the look of it and the whole product itself is fantastic. Even though I'm not traveling, I happen to use it one of the nights, and I'm going to be sharing my review with all of you. But I want to tell you guys why I decided to make that video when I saw the sleeping mask. So, you know, on our flights, of course, as travelers, a lot of people do travel with their own sleeping mask, but a lot of passengers, especially with Singapore Airlines, can actually ask for sleeping mask from our cabin crew, because we do carry sleeping mask as one of our amenities. If you guys don't know that, then that's a secret sharing for you, because Singapore Airlines does provide a lot of amenities like combs, toothbrush, pens, postcards, post-its, and a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you everything. We've got to keep some secrets, right? Okay, so yes, you can actually ask for sleeping mask. But the funny thing that I want to share with you guys is that a lot of times when passengers used to ask for sleeping mask, don't ask me why, but they would never call it a sleeping mask. And this is not just my personal experience, but I'm sharing experience of a lot of my friends who are still flying. And before I actually started making this video, I texted all of them and I was like, can you guys remind me what our passengers used to tell us when they used to ask for sleeping mask? So here we go. One of the most hilarious things that I've heard is, may I have an eye curtain? Yes, I am not joking. You heard that right. I have no idea why they would choose that word, but that is one of the words that I've heard before. And of course, my friends have heard before too. The second word that we have heard a lot is eye patch. I am not sure if eye mask or a sleeping mask is quite similar to an eye patch. You're not a pirate. We are not doing any sort of adventure. Okay, this one is genuinely hilarious. Eyeshadow. Yes, people, I am not kidding. My friends have heard eyeshadow before when passengers would want to have a sleeping mask or an eye mask, and they would refer to it as eyeshadow. Being a cabin crew, you can't laugh, so you really have to ask and clarify, and then finally figure out, oh, you mean eye mask, right? Or a sleeping mask. And yes, that's exactly what we want. So that's another one. So this one is my personal experience that I want to share with you guys. And the passenger told me that he wanted an iPad. And I was a little shocked for a minute, because even we don't get iPads, like we don't get personal iPads on flight. And I asked the passenger, I told him that we don't have iPads that we can give to passengers, and you know, you can watch the entertainment system, because that's where all the movies are. And the passenger said, no, I want to sleep, and that's the reason I want an iPad. And I was literally shocked, because if you want to sleep, why would you want to watch something on the iPad? You know, iPad is supposed to keep you awake and not put you to sleep. But you know what? I thought sometimes people would want to watch something and go to sleep. So I was really confused, because I really didn't know what the passenger wanted. And then finally he told me that he wants to cover his eyes because he wants to sleep and he needs an iPad. And finally we nailed it. He wanted an eye mask, which is a sleeping mask. So there have been a few other words like night blinders and stuff like that. But yeah, these are some of my experiences when it came to sleeping mask or eye mask, when the passengers have been really hilarious. But you know what, I always loved my passengers, and even though this is such a fun thing, but I mean, this is what keeps us alive at the end of the day, guys. So for all of my passengers out there, please do not take any offense if you're watching this video. I just want to tell you guys that I've always loved you a lot. It's just that when we come across these funny things, it just becomes a memory, and I truly cherish it, to be very honest with you. But cutting this whole thing short, I'm going to share with you now my review about the Manta sleeping mask. So the sleeping mask is actually really good. The one that I received is actually the original one, and let me share with you quickly what are some of the other sleeping masks that they have. It's quite cool actually, because personally when I travel, I love to travel with a sleeping mask, because you know, you just want to have some rest during the flight, and there's lights and people moving and things like that, and you can't really close your eyes as much as you would want to. So sleeping mask actually does wonders. Do share with me if you guys do use sleeping mask as well when you travel. As a cabin crew, I couldn't use it much when I used to rest, because obviously we have makeup on our eyes and we can't really cover our makeup with anything. But whenever I used to travel as passenger, even as a cabin crew, I always wanted to use a good sleeping mask. So coming back to sharing about the Manta sleeping mask, as I said, they do have 6 different kind of sleeping masks. And they are right here. I'm going to put it up on your screen as well, so you can take a look. They have the original, they have the slim mask, they have the cool mask, they have the warm mask. They also have an aroma mask, and they also have a weighted mask. You can actually go onto the website and you can expand on each one of them and take a look as to what they are all about. I am quite tempted to buy a few more, one for my sister and one for my husband as well. So I'm going to go through that. And they do run a lot of contests. So I received this thing together with the packet, and it says that you know, they do indulge in a lot of contests and stuff like that. If I would go ahead and take a creative selfie with my sleeping mask and I will upload it on Instagram, I can actually get 20% off on my next purchase. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So you can look out for that on my next Insta post. And of course, sharing my review about the mask, it's actually very comfortable. It has fallen down, so I'm going to pick it up. It has elastic cross section sections. Basically, it's quite, yeah, I really cannot see you guys. It's quite dark. It's really dark. It says 100% darkness, and it gives you 100% darkness. It's very comfortable on the eyes. It doesn't put any pressure on my eyes, because I think the material is very soft. And the really good thing that I like about the mask is, because in general, like, your hair gets kind of like stuck sometimes when you have these kind of tie-in stuff. But yeah, look at that. I don't feel anything, and it just comes out so comfortably. So yeah, over and above, I think the product really promises what it says, and I really like it, and I really recommend all of you to get it as well. So go ahead and check out their website. I've listed it in the comments as well. And of course, do let me know if you have heard of any variation of a sleeping mask or an eye mask from a fellow passenger or a fellow crew member that you know of. And yes, I think my other viewers would be happy to know that. So guys, that's it. I'm gonna bring an end to this video now, and thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting on my YouTube. I hope to keep in touch with you in 2020 and share a lot more stuff with you. And as I always say, press the notification bell, before you leave, so that you can know when the next video is being uploaded. But in the meantime, as I always say, all of you out there, always stay pretty, stay handsome, handsome, put on your sleeping mask so you can get some good rest before you actually get out of the flight. And even in your hotels, you know, as a cabin crew, we really sometimes want to have some good rest before the flight, which we're not able to. So I think this is a really great product for that too. So yes, see you guys. Love you.